And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Johan Santana. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Honus Wagner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
First pitch, 6-10.
And here it comes. That catches the outside corner. And that is strike two.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. One up, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Willie Stargell.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
Andrew McCutchen stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
The 0-1. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. We head to the bottom of the first. The Twins coming up, no score. Back in target field and towing the slab, Roansy Contreras. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
The 0-1. And that's too high. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. Goes down looking. Torrey Hunter, the next Twin up to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a strike. The 1-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Michael Lee.
Digging in, Michael Lee. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And that one hammered way back there. That one is gone. His 22nd homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, one away. Joe Mauer getting ready to hit. This guy has turned into a beast. Smash to the left side. The throw to first gets the catcher by a step. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Dead last in team batting average. And we all talk about how batting average isn't as valued as it used to be. But clearly it's been a real struggle for him to score this year, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and I know you're more of an OBP and slugging guy, OPS plus. But in this situation, at some point, you have to have a higher batting average to go along with that on base or that slug to ultimately be able to score runs. And they just haven't been able to do that this season.
Justin Morneau stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And the righty deals. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They say you win.
2-2.
Next offering way off the plate. Harmon Killebrew waits on deck. Swings and misses, struck him out. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Santana back to work. And there's the strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And there's a ball. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him swinging.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And here is Bill Mazeroski. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Calls it in, 2 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Dave.
Next is the designated hitter, Dave Parker.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So, man aboard. Now, here is Jason Kendall. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Twins DH, Harmon Killebrew.
Harmon Killebrew.
And a pitch. Foul ball there. The pitch. And ball 1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now Correa up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one missing inside. Check swing, went around. Going to count 1 and 2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2 and 2. Next pitch is inside, and it's 3 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. Right side, Clemente in position, and there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the left fielder,
Max Kepler at the plate.
Kepler.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Righty delivers. That's inside.
2-0 to count.
And there's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. The pitch. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Up the middle. Slings to first. And that is that. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Jason Kendall. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 0-1. That one drifts inside.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Kendall checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Willie Stargell, the next Pirate to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now the lefty. And fouled off. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
In the dirt. On to first, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. So they go quietly there as we go to the last of the third. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Contreras back to work.
0-1.
The 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive from the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So the lineup flips over. Rod Carew, the next Twin up to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Now he breaks his bat. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
Here's the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, out towards right center. And that is that. 1 left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Honus Wagner. The pitch. And that one is inside ball 1.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is down low.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And now here is Andrew McCutcheon. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Way high.
1-0.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One down. Roberto Clemente now at the plate. Over to first, and he's saved. And that one almost got him. McCutchen leads off first with one away. That misses. Ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
There's a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That smash towards center. Hunter makes the grab on the run.
Up next for pitcher, the left-hander, Ralph Kiner.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Going 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And now 1 and 2. That one misses. And the count is even 2 and 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Hunter makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom 4, stepping in, Joe Mauer. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And the 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. The wind of the pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Morneau at the plate and takes high there. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 to count.
Next offering is fouled back.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Contreras checks over to first, and he's back. At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Killebrew coming around third. He'll score as well, and they lead by 4.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
One out, runner at second. So up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler grounded out his first time. Check swing, no appeal. And the right-hander deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Correa on his horse and coming home. He'll score easily. And the lead is up to 5.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Man at first with one gone. Kyle Farmer digs in now. Doubled in his first AB. Here goes the runner. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Rich Hill gets the ball now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Rich Hill.
Rod Carew, the next Twin up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And the 0-1. In the air to left center, McCutchen. Long run on his horse. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Torrey Hunter, the next Twin up to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there for strike one. In the air, left field. Kiner settles under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Here's a big power threat. Michael Lee. And that's in for a strike. That pitch gets the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. And another ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We played 4. It's the Twins 7 and the Pirates nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering is in for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch misses. 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Mazeroski into second, and he's got a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Dave Parker, the next Pirate to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Mazeroski at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ball 1 there. The pitch. And that's outside. Next offering misses down and away. Three and two now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's the speedy catcher, Jason Kendall. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In for a strike. Now 2-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Two down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And here's the first baseman, Willie Stargell. First pitch just misses. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive. Lee going back some more, and that is gone. He'll touch them all. His 26th of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. Started to swing, held up. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Kicks and deals. In the air, right field. Lee settles underneath it, puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Honus Wagner, the next Pirate to hit. That misses. Ball one.
1-0.
There's a strike. wind to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Cannonball coming. It's now 7-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Mauer. The wind of the pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Next to hit, Justin Morneau. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Fly ball to right. Clemente in position. Makes the grab, one down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Harmon Killebrew will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball one low. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him. 2 down.
The batter number 4.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now batting Max Kepler. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their. Back here at the ballpark, top 6. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Santana back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente, the next Pirate to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there at the knees. And that is strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Kiner in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And the next pitch is way outside. And a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that one a little bit high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these guys are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he deals. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Mazeroski in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And here it comes. And 1-2.
1-2.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now all even up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Gone! So he leaves the yard to left. His 14th of the year. And they inch closer. It's 8-5.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Dave Parker, the next to hit. Liner, base hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And now Jason Kendall. That one off the mark. 1-0. Kendall, a former All-Star, 24 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Snap throw to first. Parker back on a dive. Parker off of first with 2 away. Fought off foul. That's to third and foul ball.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now an 8-5 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Target Field, and now Kyle Farmer. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dwayne Underwood Jr. up and throwing. Stevenson warming up as well. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Good job to fight that one off. And ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Kicks and fires. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The pitch. Got him swinging. Snuck the fastball by him.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he's either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he barehands it. Got him! Nice play.
He was out early today working on that very play.
And next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. That gets down for a hit. And that's a 2-out double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
The right fielder, number 8.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Clearly he didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Mauer.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Just missed. Good hitters count the 2-0. Called strike right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Right side, and that's just foul.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
The pitch. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. They're on top by 3, 8-5. On the mound now for the Twins, Griffin Jax. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count is even. That one missed. And a 2-1 on the way. And there's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 3-2. On the ground, right side, fair ball.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. His righty-lefty splits there. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Honus Wagner. And takes low for ball one. First and second here, no outs. That one fouled off. In there at the knees, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Stargell on second. Hayes over at first with one away. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jorge Alcala.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
So first and second with 2 outs. Roberto Clemente getting ready to hit.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Pirates strand a couple. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Robert Stevenson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
And now the first baseman, Justin Morneau.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. Slider clips the zone.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Good eye right there. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man at first, and next is the designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew.
1-0.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And the pitch. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Next one just misses. And now it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And here's a 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it's caught. And there's one away.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa. That misses off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down.
Now batter.
And now Max Kepler. And that's in there for strike 1. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Oh, 0-2 now. Back up the. Oh, that got him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. Comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Blue.
Here's the third baseman, Kyle Farmer. First pitch, not close. That's a little bit low.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Rod Carew next to bat for Minnesota. Morneau over at second. Kepler at first. 2 out of the inning. And a 4-pitch walk.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Rod Carew.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
First offering misses the mark.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. The pitch. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Caleb Thielbar.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Number 56, Caleb.
Ralph Kiner now at the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Joe Nathan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. At the belt and fires. A little bit low. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Bill Mazeroski digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Dave Parker.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Check swing, and it's popped up. Correa makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Kendall stands in now and watches strike one. Kicks and deals. High fly ball, right field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that's the third out. Dwayne Underwood Jr. into the game. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 56, Dwayne Underwood Jr.
Torrey Hunter getting ready to
For
hit.
the Twins, the center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Right-handed reliever. Ball one there. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. That one's in there. 1-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. And down on strikes. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Michael Lee. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
In there at the knees, that's strike one. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. The punch out there, and there are 2 outs.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Mazeroski drifts towards it, puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the inning. Joe Nathan on to pitch out of the pen here.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with the lefty at the plate.
And here's the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
And here it comes. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Nathan, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Just off the inside edge.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one gone in the ninth.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Hayes now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike three on a fastball up in the zone.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Wagner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative. But you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Righty delivers. Next offering is outside. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.